Yeah. Okay, okay. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check. Yeah, it seems all okay. So today we'll do something a little bit different. Instead of doing speaking in the afternoon, we will do it in the morning. Cause I have decided to change my taking exam test time. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about the first topic, which is gifts. Have you ever sent handmade gifts to others? To be honest, handmade gifts is not my interest especially when it comes to sending it to other people. I think that is because I am a clumsy person in which I often mess things up when doing some handmade gifts. Instead, I would rather go on e-commerce websites such as Amazon and Shopee to select gifts and buy it to as a present for other people. So, what should you pay attention when choosing a gift? To me, I would say that money is not a problem because I would say I can be confident that I have a stable state of finance. But instead, I would consider the meaning of the gift and the demand of the person that I am planning to give that present. So, for example, my girlfriend, she needs to she a little bit of depression, so I would give her a fish tank as a present so that she can use it, so that she can take care of those fishes in during the free time, even though the fish tank is kind of expensive. Yeah. So, can you share an experience of giving a special gift to someone? As I mentioned before, the most expensive gift I used to the most special and also the most expensive gift I used to give to someone is my girlfriend is a fish tank. I remember that I bought it with like $500. It was a 2 meters long and 1 meter high fish tank that and the fish inside it I bought kind of a lot of expensive fish such as the clownfish or the dragonfish. Yeah. So to me that and what makes that gift so special is not about the price, wasn't about the price, but it was all about my girlfriend emotions. She was she was happy and grateful for the present. Hmm. So let's talk about fish and fishing. So is fishing popular in your country? Absolutely yes. In fact, fishing is a part of daily weekly activity of Vietnamese people, in which the majority of Vietnamese people will spend one day in weekend, especially in weekends, to hang out with friends to fishing, to go fishing. Yeah. Do you like eating fish? Hmm. I would say that fish fish is best one of my best choice when it comes to eating. It's not about the flavor. It's not just about the flavor of it, but it's all about the nutrients it gives, such as omega 3 and omega 6. In addition to that, protein is the level of the amount of protein inside fish is extremely high, which is essential for me because I am a person that is following a strict diet. That is. So have you ever been to a place where there are a lot of where lots of fish around you? Um, I would say yes. In fact, I just that is an aquarium that I went to a week ago. And I went to there with my family because of went with my family and on the occasion of my sister's birthday. And I still remember that. I vividly remember that when I go to the aquarium, and there are a lot of marine species that I thought that I used to think that only I can only see it on TV and documentaries. So have you ever watched the TV program about fish? Hmm. I would say that I used to watch it before. In fact, it's a cartoon movie which its name is Finding Nemo. Yeah, its name is Finding Nemo, and it's the first movie that I have. It is the first movie that I watched about marine species, and that movie had broadened my has broadened my that movie broadened my whole horizon since then. Since that is the first time for me to meet a new species such as clownfish or like whales and sharks. Okay, so let's talk about describe a person you enjoy cooking. Okay, so today I am going to talk about a person that have a strong passion for cooking, which is Zhang. Which is Zhang. She is my girlfriend, and we have been in this relationship for like nearly 2 years. So I the her passion, her interest for cooking started since start she have started since she was 5, and I remember she told me that when she was a 5 year old girl, she was a 5 year old girl. She watched a TV show about cooking, and her passion to started ignited since then. Yeah, so had ignited since then. So uh, the the main subjects for her to cook is her family, and right now she had is family and me because and, and me because she at the present she just want to share her love for cooking to her close relationship. Yeah, and the food she often cook is all about healthy food because she is kind of like allergic to fried food and fried food. And in additionally, she's also got diabetes, so she always have to pay full attention to what her cooking, yeah, what she's cooking and what ingredients does she put into the food. So I rem and the last time she cooked for me, I still remember it happened a week ago, and she cooked me chicken boiled chicken breast with her special sauce. So her sauce made me, how to say that the sauce she made is delicious, and it's light, it's not too salty, but it will memorize, that sauce will memorize into your brain, and it will make you become addicted to the food, to the sauce, and you will never find any sauce that can replace it. So, in the future, she intends to be a professional cook that serve for diabetes people, because she has been diabetes for like few years, and she understands the difficulties and hardship of people who share the same condition as her, medical condition as her. And I would say that I have a strong respect for her for that. Mhm. Good. So, have you ever cooked for other people? Mm, absolutely yes. In fact, currently I am living with my family. Yeah, I just graduated and haven't find a job yet. So currently I am living with my family, and every day I have to spend my time to cook for my family because they are all busy. And to me, cooking is a good way to relieve our stress, and according to a research I read a week ago, cooking is a good way for us to boost our creativity. So, what do we need to prepare when we need to cook? Hmm, interesting question. Um, uh, sorry, a little bit. So, in order to prepare, in order to to have a delicious meal, uh, there it depends on. I would say it depends on what dish you want to cook, but in general, there are three things we need to prepare. The first thing is the the food, the ingredients, the ingredients such as chili sauce, or maybe breast and chickens, and so on. Um, the second thing we need to be ready for, to we need to be on preparation, is the recipes. I mean that if you want to cook something, you must have a recipe so that your food will not be a terrible thing. And the third thing we need to pay attention to before we cook is all about the kitchen equipment, such as the pan, or the stove, and so on. Do you agree that food is an important part of Vietnamese festival? Hmm. Well, obviously yes. I mean that food, or maybe cuisine in general. It is an essential part of Vietnamese festival, since it tells all the people from different region that what is their specialties. For example, if you come from the west north of Vietnam, which is the location of many uh, ethnic group, yeah, of ethnic people in Vietnam. Uh, the difference that makes the thing that makes them become outstanding compared to other group of people is their food. So let's just say that some people they even cook, jungle pork, yeah, jungle pig, and maybe some they even cook some extremely, extremely, I would say exotic animal. Yeah, so that makes thing different. So which this is a must at festivals? Hmm. I think that this is a typical thing of Vietnam when rice would be a must. I think that rice would be a must-have food in every festivals in Vietnam. I mean, uh, across the along the history of Vietnam, the rice has played a crucial role in helping us helping us to survive and flourish. So let's just say that in my hometown, on every New Year festivals, we have a festival, and after the festival has been organized, we will celebrate and cook rice so that it is it is a good way for us to represent our development and our gratitude for our ancestors. So yeah, and so when it comes to Vietnam, rice will be a must. Do you think cooking should be compulsory or anything cost? Mm, in my opinion, I would say that we shouldn't do that because cooking it must have it must it must initiate from your passion and your desire to cook for other people. If we we let cooking is a compulsory course for let's say example a school, those who are not who are not interested in that course will will serve food that is extremely terrible, which is acutely terrible that nobody can eat, and as a result, some of them might suffer from food poisoning, and which is why that, and in addition to that, uh, food, if food become no, no. Okay, okay, so let's see. Hmm. Okay, so I'm ready. So today I am going to talk to you about an impressive work of art that I have seen in my life. That is a wedding video on YouTube channel, which its name is its author is Aaron. It's Aaron. So when I first saw this video for like 2 months ago, and I was in my class. I was a little bit distracted to the lesson that my teacher was teaching. Yeah, so back to the main, back to the story. So that video is all about a couple they celebrated a wedding for the first time in their entire life, and I vividly remember that the thing that makes me have a strong interest up till now, the things that make me have a strong interest in that videos is all about the visual effects that is you that are in that used in that video. So the visual effect here is all to me is all about the color they apply to the video, and the special effect like you saw on the movie they use in that they utilize in that video. It additionally the story and the concept of the wedding video is I would say that it is very you know carefully planned, because it the story of that wedding it have uh, a deep dimension in which that it left me a lesson about we should embrace our love, and to never be distrust our life partner. So yeah, that's the thing that makes me have interest in it. So in the future, I plan to in the future, I think I will when I plan to when I am planning for my married party, I will say that I will give a new I will prepare a video just like that video. Yeah. So what are the difference between painting and drawing? Hmm. Interesting questions. Could you please give me a moment to think about it? Hmm. Let's see. In my opinion, I would say that um, there will be literally little or no difference between in painting and drawing. Yeah, but I think that the main differences between painting and drawing is all about the let's see. Mhm. So let's see. So what are the difference between painting and drawing? I would say that painting requires us to spend more time and effort than drawing, because painting in order to be professional in painting we must suffer from a huge amount we must have a huge endeavor to pay attention to details such as corner correction and corner mixing. Yeah, and for example, I used to take a course about painting online, and in order to attend that course, I had to I had to spend for like three 3 months, just 3 months, and as well as $1,000 just to painting just to prepare painting equipments. But when it comes to drawing, all you need to do is just a pencil, and that's all you and then you can learn it. So why do some people keep a painting for a long time? Hmm, interesting question. I would say that it has for like I would say that it's because the value of that painting brings to them. Uh, Throughout the history, painting is often it's not just about the artistic value, but it's all about the meaning value, in which a painting usually tells a story that represents someone. So let's just say that I used to read an article about the story of Mona Lisa. Yeah, and the reason that make the art Mona Lisa become special is that the story of the author, yeah, the story of the author in which the author he suffer from a lot of medical condition, and he had seen, and during that painful moment he met a woman. Yeah, he met a woman, and that woman uh, brought him some life. That one brought in some, lifestyle and so on. Brought in some life will, the will of to live, the will to live. Yeah. So how does building style affect people's life? Um, I think that I think that it represents someone's life, and according to psychology, it could also humans' behavior. So let's just say that you want to build a vintage building, sorry, a minimal building that just have black and white color, and the interior inside that house is simple. So uh, it will subconsciously affect influences you, and it will make you become like to make keep everything simple in life and in life and you will in life. So yeah, that's mhm. So should children learn to draw? Absolutely yes. I mean, uh, children have a huge potential of creativity, and the difficulty of children when it comes to creativity is that they are unable to pull it out, which is what a which can be solved by letting them learn how to draw. So my cousin, for example, she is 3 years old. She is extremely creative, but she suffers from the fact that she she cannot tell it by word. So by letting her draw for like 1 hour every day, she started to know how to express her creativity, which is and that is why I strongly believe that children should learn to draw so that they can know how to let their creativity outside the world. So what is the meaning of what they draw? Mm, what do I often draw? Mm, so the meaning of, let's say, um, to me that children will draw what they comes to their mind. They usually do not have a sophisticated mindset just like adults, which is why that what which is why that what they draw is what they think. Yeah, but I used to read that even depressed children, they can even though they do not say it out loud that they are depressed, but we can learn about their medical condition via their drawing. So a lot of psychological facts have shown that depressed children tend to show the depression throughout not throughout art, especially from drawing and painting. And the main tools for them to draw is usually she's is usually through paper, and some of them like to draw it on computers because computers, it has many tools for them to manage, and they can also, it has many effects for them, such as like creating a gradient color, which is a color that is the mixture of two different color. So should they know to draw school? How do young people share art and the unique and artistic atmosphere at home? Okay, so there are three questions for this. I will discuss each by each. So the first question is, should they learn at school, right? To draw at school, right? As I mentioned before, children must learn how to draw because it's the best way for them to enhance their creativity, so that in the future they will apply it to their to other aspects to their career, such as like generating new idea for a campaign in a company. Yeah, and most young generation now, they share art through social media, the in which the the origin, sorry, the color and the quality of their painting can be fully expressed on it. So, for example, I often share my work of art, to be more specific, that is videos, on Instagram and on YouTube, because those are the two platforms that can retain my quality of edit, which is why I extremely love to share my videos on those two platforms. And the third question is, do I need do you need an artistic atmosphere in home? I'll say that it the type depends on type of personality or types of job you are doing. So and if you are an accountant and your house is full of artistic decoration, I would say that it will indirectly affect you, and because according to psychology, again, yeah, many many studies have shown that the way you live can have a strong impact on the way you behave. So you know that artistic, it is something that is a little bit ambiguous. Yeah, art is something that is ambiguous. Meanwhile, if you are an accountant, you need everything you, you need everything specific and clear, which is why that if you live if which is why if you are a person who have a strong tendency, yeah, you are working in a logic, yeah, in a logic and structure, or in if you are working in a structure and a logic environment, but you live in an artistic one, the result that you are likely to become careless, more careless compared to other colleagues.